South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
Hey, good morning or good afternoon. It feels like
evening.
morning.
We
good
are
evening.
back.
Good evening.
We are back.
I'm
We
sorry.
made it.
I've been working since 2 a.m.
We
The
made it.
day is a long day.
It's been weeks, and happy 2026, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, you'll tune in. Tell your friends that this is a great place, local resource for business and fun. Did we run our disclaimer, Joanne Duran? Oh, we're gonna have to run the disclaimer after this show.
We need disclaimers.
We need disclaimers. We have a guest. We have two guests tonight. One Fanny next to me, and then we have mystery guest to the left here that you're going to want to hear from because he'll even evict your mother. That being said, Captain Teo's with me. Angie's
Good
with
day.
me. Fanny. Disclaimer time, Joanne? Let's do a disclaimer, please.
Is it?
Thank you.
Is it the sexy guy back again? It is the sexy. All right.
You know,
That way
Disclaimer.
people
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, South Shore Live, Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment, AJ Slick, and Howard the Unknown Drummer, and any guests featured on this vodcast are solely their own, and do not necessarily reflect any official stance or position. We are not responsible for the content of these opinions. Viewer discretion is advised, and you are free to discontinue watching at any time.
All right, we're back. So I think we should do one with like Sleepy Joe Biden's voice.
Oh, we could totally.
For that. I
We
could
need
generate
people- we
that.
need people to stay engaged.
yeah. It would be funny the first time, then after that, like,
Yeah. Hit
Or
a wall.
depending where we post this, it could do very well. So we are here live in Apollo Beach, which is the South Shore area of Tampa Bay. Go Bucks, real quick.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did the best they could. Hopefully next year will be even better. That's where we're at right now. And for everyone who did well in the NFL, congratulations. For all the other teams that are in the gutter, go Bears. And that's the beauty about Tampa in this area. Everyone comes from someplace else that wants to get away from all the crap in their life, and they bring a little with them. So we have a Bears fan in the room, Steeler fan in the room, a Bucks fan in the room, a Chiefs fan in the room. Who's your favorite football team? Pick one. All right. So,
Remember,
with
I'm
that
French.
accent-
I'm all about soccer.
With that accent, I was going to say she's soccer.
Yeah.
Then I guess she's a New Orleans fan
Sorry.
there because they're the Saints.
Yeah.
So that being said, happy 2026, everybody. We wish you a great and a healthy and a prosperous year. What else do we got? We have Fanny with us tonight. Fanny, tell everybody what you do and who you are.
Good evening, everyone. My
Welcome.
name is Fanny Horn, and it is not a joke, for real.
There you
My
go.
Real name.
Real name.
I am from France originally. I
Nice.
What part of France?
We're from France.
So originally near to Luxembourg, and then I moved to the Alps, where I started my athletic.
So like
life.
near Haute-Nanda or
yeah.
Verbier, the four valleys. It's on the French Swiss.
No, I
Alps
was in
side?
the Alps. So I was in Briançon and Gap,
Okay,
right on the edge of.
Can you just
Italy.
keep talking all night?
Yeah.
I know.
It's so sexy.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Just like read the newspaper, our ratings will go right up.
I can take my French accent very easy too.
Yeah,
She's just going straight in.
man. Now you're like hard Paris, going on the Lyon border.
Pretty sure I just got replaced on the show.
So I moved to the States in 2001 and in Florida more in 2012. And I have been an athlete for my entire world, my
Nice.
entire life. My mom is still training people.
Oh, no
at
way.
76 years old.
Where's she at?
She's in Marseille.
Oh,
In
wow.
France still. So 18 years of coaching people, 18 years of coaching altogether, that it is personal training, figure skating, different activities, and as well in business, building that business. And now I'm incorporating too how to stay healthy through your life for better performance that it is at home.
Well, this is the theme of tonight's show. I mean, if you're not going to do it this week to get your ass moving,
Yeah, you're done.
Everyone's
That
behind
is
you.
not
I mean,
true.
this is now is the time to start. And not to pat myself on the back, but I made a difference in my life. I used to be really out of shape, and It's about diligence. Music the same way. You want to play good music? Keep playing. You want to be good at your job? Keep doing your job.
Yep.
Repetition makes success. And with this, you've got January. And this is the time of year that everything's on sale for you to get in shape, and you go into businesses and you rev them up, huh?
Correct.
How long is like a session to get people together?
How long is what? A session?
Yeah, when you like rev people up.
Well, it really depends. It really depends on.
I mean, do you come in there like at 7 a.m, like the Korean general manager from a car dealer, and just let's do some calisthenics now?
No, so it depends. So I'm training at different places. I'm training at Burn Boot Camp. So this morning I was there
In
at
Apollo
5
Beach, right?
in Apollo Beach. Yes.
No, but companies can bring you in to jazz them up.
Correct. So
Tell me a little about that.
So for that, if you have a company that is looking to boost their employees to do better performance, I can do speech as short as 30 minutes up to 2 hours or even 4 hours. It really depends. It can be 1 day, 2 days. It depends on what the program is, because I can incorporate the movement, teach them how to, that it is at home as well at their desk.
At their
because
desk,
you
too.
sit all day.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
And
that-
then you eat and you snack. Next thing you know, you're half asleep because you ate too much sugar. The crash is coming. You are completely jacked
Right.
up. And you're
when you hear a
coffee.
company brings in like a masseuse or someone like you, you're like, wow, your company cares about you.
Yep.
Rather than a pizza party. Pizza parties, sometimes they're really not doing you a favor. You know?
Well, and it's a good way to get productivity out of employees without telling them, hey, we need more productivity.
Yeah, without a
Right?
doubt. Make them happy.
We just want to get you up and moving, and the more you move, the better your brain works.
Correct. And also, when you play with this, you get to build a team.
Yeah,
friendship.
the team building is huge. You know, whether you're in customer service, whether you're in a sales team, whether you're doing project management, or even like my developers, doing the activities that get them working together is absolutely huge in building that corporate
Right.
pride, I guess, for lack of a better term.
So an example, I spoke to a company and I had about 150 people in that room, and I split them in 7 different groups, and we did a relay. So we just stood up out of that conference.
In the
room.
U.S., we call that a relay.
A relay.
A relay.
A relay.
Really?
And we were in the back of the room, and it was office against office. And so they were just running back and forth. We laughed like no other. They were ready to go to work right after. We just built such a big camaraderie between the offices. Camaraderie.
Wow.
Camaraderie. Well, you don't say
I
that.
gotta
we
let
just-
my
no, we do.
cigar
We just
smoke
like
stay
how
away
you say
from
it.
her.
Your enunciation
I know.
is so much
Much
more
better.
eloquent than ours.
Yes.
It's like camaraderie. Lock and load. You're like camaraderie.
You know
Lock
what's
and load.
what's super funny is that because I'm French, there's lost in translation, which can be completely hilarious. I forget my words half the time. I call a
That's
friend
Apollo
my
Beach.
friend. It's just so funny.
No,
But-
she doesn't drink, so we're good.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's. Yeah, but it's really cool. I like keeping things very simple, friendly, and fun. So it's not. There's no reason for anybody to fall through and just say, "Oh, this is too hard. Oh, this is work." I don't want it to feel like work. I want it to be, force yourself to smile at somebody, and eventually you'll be smiling and goofing at yourself. That's just the way it is. Change your mindset.
How does someone change their mindset? What's the first step to get somebody going?
Get your butt out there. Just come and have a good time.
So it's
Think
simple.
about changing. Think about you all. This. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that clip.
You just had. When you grew up, I guarantee you had that experience that you went to a game, you ran, or you had such a good time with your friends that made you feel like $1,000,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Running with the pack, having fun, coming home, dropping your bicycle off and running in the house, being almost late for dinner. That was life.
There we go. So what stops you to do the same thing today?
I make dinner myself.
But
And
you
so-
go to the gym and run around with your gym buddies.
What
Me?
stops you from doing that?
Me?
Okay, so there we go.
No, nothing
don't-
stops me.
Okay,
I'm a
you're
dynamo.
doing it, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
dynamo. Yeah, take Charlie for walks, and I'm on behind. Well,
Yeah.
Howard the Unknown Drummer is on his kid at least an hour a day minimum.
Yep.
And sit-ups and
Yeah,
push-ups.
that's all.
And
it
stretching.
takes, really.
Stretching. How important is stretching?
Huge.
I'm
Extremely.
telling you.
If
Yeah.
we want to move post
Yeah.
50,
I'm 58 years old. I want to live to like 98 comfortably, not like the last 10 years melting like a Milky Way bar.
Oh, and then I mean, talk about you guys have some issues, but us women, forget it. Perimenopause is a real deal.
we ain't got time.
we don't have time. but
for the issues
you
we
know,
got.
you have arthritis. This is
But
for
it is true, yeah.
everybody. It's a real deal. If you don't
The
move,
fatigue that's brought on in middle-aged women is unbelievable, and I
Yeah.
can
Oh,
tell you,
yeah.
I've been through it. It's not fun, but I think to answer your question, because I've been on a roller coaster in my life. I've always been a plus-size girl. I've lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained some, back on my first of the year, whatever. But I think at the end of the day, no matter how good a trainer is, it's still up to the person to make a decision.
it's your
Oh,
choice.
right.
Every day you have a choice. It's
Yeah.
not only a New Year resolution.
Right.
And 80% of the people that makes a resolution within the last 3 months fell already.
Do you
Well,
have?
and-
I was going to
and
say.
you have to make it so it's a habit. You know, it's like the kayak thing, right? So up until the hurricane, I kayaked at least 5 days a week, and I didn't allow it to become I didn't allow an excuse, right?
Right.
I'm like, all right, it's I don't care, it's raining, I'm still gonna get out of my kayak
you
and
did
go.
in the ring.
And I did.
Dude, that one
And,
time it was like the old
and-
man in the sea. I'm
And-
like,
oh,
are you gonna?
dude, man, it was like whitewater rafting out there, and
I saw a blue line.
you know, it was oh yeah, I mean, and I did up until the hurricane, and then the hurricane changed everything, and since then I've gotten out once or twice, but the problem is work. I get up and I start checking my work stuff, and then you're like, oh, and then I'm like, oh damn, I missed sunrise, so now I'll go tomorrow. And you just have to, if you go 3 times in a row, you will go the fourth, you know, and you just have to make it the priority that work doesn't get involved. And that's a hard thing when you're self-employed, you know.
Regimental. You
It-
have to be
it's-
regimental for success.
There,
But here's the thing, though.
I look at people at the gym and they're all on their phones and that
Oh.
kind of crap, and I'm
When
like,
did
okay,
that start?
That's crazy.
well, I can't get away from the damn thing. I'd go back to
Social
a flip
media.
phone. I'd love to go back to James.
I get too many
Jethro
notifications
Gibbs
between
and-
walking upstairs, walking in the next hallway, your phone, your Alexa, your Ring.
And if
It's
you
just-
don't call, I have a customer we talked about briefly. They're like, we want you, you know, we need a call. We need a call. We need a call. I'm like, Jesus, man, I have a ton of customers. We just got done with the holidays. We worked all through the holidays for them. And I have other people. I mean, well, let's see here.
your emergency doesn't
Um,
constitute my jumping through the roof.
I have
you know.
303 calls I have to return. Okay.
Slacker.
I mean, and that gets in the way of working out. That gets in the, you know, that constant, everyone wants instant responses
Correct.
now.
Instant gratification. All started with the
But-
touch tone phone.
Yeah,
So do you address that when you're training
I mean, that-
somebody and starting?
probably.
Like,
Absolutely.
how are you going to fit this in, and how are you make sure you show up?
So there is something that needs to happen because the New Year's resolution is great. Everybody's like, I'm gonna start doing this. All right, awesome. What are you gonna give up? First question. You need to replace something. What are you gonna give up?
That's a good point.
Are you gonna give up your social media? Are you gonna give up your sitting in front of the TV and doing the thing? What are you replacing the bad habits with the good habits?
Or sleep?
And then
are you giving up
or
sleep?
sleep. But then what do you need for sleep? Like this is how so there's 5 things that you need to pay attention for a healthy life, right? Sleep is part of it. Sleep, food, drink, move your body, and sunlight. People forget sunlight. You need the sun. That's your vitamin D. That's you breathe air. When you go to the sun, that phone's supposed to be gone. When you move, that phone needs to be gone.
I see so many people walk my neighborhood like this, and I'm like, hey, I'm at the corner.
I
Can
love
you look
walking
up?
my dog
It
without
is.
the phone.
I got to tell you what, it is dangerous. I was going to make a post on this the other day because I almost splattered some kid.
Yeah, it happened.
Because the kid's walking down Lake Sunrise and he's got his full-on earphones on, you know, the new what are they,
Whatever.
Beats headphones or
Yeah, they
whatever,
can't
right?
hear anything else.
So he's rocking out and his head's on his phone and he's literally walking down the middle of the road. And he has no clue,
You sure it wasn't McPeak?
could have been.
I think it's
It's
McPeak.
probably Cano.
About 15
I was
years
like worried. I was
It's
worried,
Cano.
worried that like a machine gun would
Shout
pull
out
out
to
of the
Lieutenant
pocket.
Cano on that one.
But
I coined
but
a word.
no, you worry about it because everyone has their nose in their phones nonstop.
Walking. They're texting and walking.
I gotta say,
And
I
it's
went
it's
back to the gym.
amazing.
And if you want to stop that, watch an episode of 911, whether it's 911 Nashville, 911 Lone Star, or 911 LA, because somebody on a phone is going to get skewered by something on
Every
an episode.
I was shocked. I mean, yes,
That's pretty
I
funny.
wrote, but
It's true.
I joined Crunch recently and have been going back and started boxing, and I'm super excited about
Nice.
it.
Amazing.
But when I walked in there, I think the one thing that took me back was how many people are there on their phones. while they're
Social
working
scene.
out. And I'm waiting for equipment, and the person
they have the
sitting on their
stand and
phone,
all.
and they're or they have the stand and they're doing their videos. And I have a blog about my journey of weight loss, gain, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm like, go in the corner and do it. But they're just social meeting or answering emails, and I'm like, I get that you have time in between your reps or whatever, but get off the machine.
Here's
Someone
the
else
thing
waiting.
that people need to realize is that when you go to the gym or when you go kayaking, there is something that needs to happen. You need to be able to connect your brain with your body. If you do a set and you have that music or that podcast, I tried to work out while listening to podcasts. It is not working.
Can't do
I
it.
can't
I
listen.
can't.
Do a podcast while I'm kayaking either. Music, absolutely.
In return,
and that's why I
though-
bought the Apple Watch.
In
so I can-
return, though, scientifically, they say that smoking marijuana while working out gives you magnificent results.
Only Howard.
That's true.
Well,
I'm going for the world record.
that's something
That should be
else.
my world
That's
record.
That's something
Thank you,
else to
Tay.
bring up. I've seen people. I mean, some people are drinking and even just doing marijuana to go out there. As a trainer, it's tricky at that point because if you can smell it, you're just like, all right, what are their state? What kind of weight can they lift? Are they gonna drop that on their toe?
Well,
Who knows?
And
You
how long
don't
can you
know.
keep them here before they get in their car?
I don't know.
You know
I
what
mean, this is the thing that's a little bit tricky. That's anyway. We're not gonna. I don't.
what
think,
works for everybody works for everybody. Just move
Correct.
your butt.
But I will
Right.
say,
Get
I
up,
will
get
say-
out this year.
the first day I went back and they showed me the lockers and whatever, and I almost was shaking putting my phone in the locker
What?
because I was like, oh God,
Oh, yeah.
I was stressed.
this could be an hour and a half. And then I was like, I really want to sit in the sauna, but if I sit in the sauna, my phone's gonna get hot, and all of a sudden I was 2 hours without my phone
How'd it feel?
because I also went in the water.
How did it feel? Did you miss something?
Honestly, I didn't miss anything.
There you go.
Yeah, I had text messages to return and phone calls to return.
They'll still
but-
be there.
You know what I realized is
Yeah.
I was like, sorry about that. I was at the gym. And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
So the reality is we can step away.
You can.
And I think
Thanks,
people
Golly.
forget that we can.
And if you find the right activity, you will let that go.
But it's
So-
hard. As a business person, it is so hard because we're so wired to
Well, of
have.
course.
Every one of us has it up here tonight, right?
Especially as
And
an
we never wanna
independent
lose
contractor,
yeah,
right?
We never want to lose business, right?
Yeah.
But the reality is, I think people also respect the fact when you are taking care of yourself because you're a better person showing up for them.
Correct.
All right. Well, our next guest is going to be on tap, and I think we're going to actually just scooch him in here. We're going to take a break. Real shout out to Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment Magazine. The episode of January
Absolutely.
edition will be coming out, I believe, tonight at 11 o'clock. It drops. Make sure you take a look at it. And we wish everyone a great time this year so far, and be back in 2 minutes.
You got it.
Are you tired of streaks? Not those type of streaks. Not this kind of streaking either. What the heck? The streaking that I'm talking about is on your roof. We use shingles with a high copper content to give your roof a clean, sharp, streak-free appearance for years to come.
I've seen so
If
my
you're
problem
driving there,
is
they're pretty
my
good
my
stoners,
my
that's
problem
a
is
lot.
I've seen both sides. I have people like Howard who are totally controlled when they're stoned and all that, and I have others that, dude, they can't even walk.
It's ridiculous.
I mean,
we are
they-
the bookends of
It's
that.
like, here, try this. Ah! You're like, come
we're-
on.
We're the bookends. If I took one hit off that, I'd be
dude,
sitting over here like,
I would get so trash. I remember.
Did you know that South Shore Cleaning and Supply is locally owned and operated for over 5 years? Oh, there's Howard the owner. Everyone say hi to Howard. You also might have seen one of their vehicles around town. They offer a variety of cleaning services from carpets to tile and grout, laminate and wood floorings as
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local Co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.
Hey South Shore community, join Howard, the unknown drummer, and Captain Teo Leonard for our weekly Tuesday evening fireside chat. Grab a seat by the fire as we feature great local businesses, because we support small businesses. Exciting events and dive into key world issues where your opinion matters most. Want to be a featured guest? Pitch your business or event on the show? Just reach out and connect. The show is proudly produced by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Tune in every Tuesday. We'd love for you to join our fun and connect with us.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help. We'll let Angie come in.
Oh, welcome back, everyone. Here, come on in, but I don't have a microphone. Sorry. We shifted a little because we got another guest in here with us now.
We're squeezing in here.
James McPeak, the man who will make sure that your renters are following all the rules.
When he says
That's
South
right.
Shore Unlimited, he literally means unlimited. He will take away all your stuff. He will move what you need, and he'll even evict your mother if you need to. And I got to tell you, when I heard that, he had me at hello. James, welcome to the show again.
Yeah.
Our most visited person, because we're evicting moms daily.
Although he's a damn nice guy.
Yeah.
Great. And he actually we moved the couches around here and we got rid of him, and he had this tool and we brought it downstairs, my wife and I, he's like, dude, we need to take a picture of this thing. And he has this phenomenal tool that helps him move stuff out of the place, refrigerators, and it's pretty badass. It didn't take much for us to do it.
So now you have a moving company too?
Yeah, we moved the whole couch.
Yeah, the couch.
He's got like an everything business. I got to tell you, James is a hero of mine, because
Definitely.
when you look at, I have made business out of my hobbies, right, over the years, whether it was becoming a magician or being a boat bum, and then, getting into the marine and boat business type with the docks, and then the blenders, because I like to drink and smoke cigars. So, why not have a blender business to mix margaritas?
Wait a minute. I think you missed one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna skip that for this show.
Oh, come on.
I need to know more.
Have you ever heard
I
of a
think you
rabbit?
probably do.
Have you ever heard of a rabbit that goes?
You're welcome. You're welcome, Fanny.
Even Fanny's blushing. And if you didn't get the joke, you do now.
You do now.
That will be your workout for 2020.
Yeah, there you
26,
go.
So take care of yourself that way.
James,
too.
I mean, you got you're in the real estate rental stuff, and then you had to clear out renters. So then you started the whole junk removal business, and you've just like parlayed your
I was kidding on
your
the junk
business.
removal. You do that?
Yeah,
And the next best thing was buy a skid steer with a grapple.
right.
What?
So you could
What
tear
don't
stuff
you
apart.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as he needed to do stuff, he formed another business to
can
assimilate
pay
them all over.
It's
It's unlimited.
It's unlimited.
Yeah, it is.
You find a need.
Peak
and you fill your
unlimited.
need.
James Unlimited.
I need furniture put together. Does that happen too?
He's
Not
better at the
fun.
destruction.
He'll send Abel. He'll send Abel over.
Not as fun.
Abel.
More fun to rip it apart.
I'll tear it apart.
But so you have the rental business, you have the junk removal, destruction demo, and
land clearing.
and
Yeah.
project or the it's not project management, it's property management. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got in that in 2016. Started my own company and got away from a family member
Okay.
and went out on my own.
Good for you.
Yeah. Started my own company. Got my broker's license and then got into maintenance. Started getting out of hand and hard to find people. So I was like,
There's only so much you can do as well too. I mean, if you got one property, that's one thing. But if you can't be two places at one time, and if two things go wrong, you're kind of like, hey, man.
Yeah. So I was like, why not start another company?
Yep.
Keep the money.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So for the new year, what do we got? Declutterization,
Yeah. So
right?
that was the question I was going to ask. What for the new year? How do you recommend people getting rid of their crap?
Pull over with my dump trailer and throw it all in there and haul it off for you.
What kind of stuff are you seeing at the new year? People throwing out.
I mean, the other day I did one and they loaded up the driveway with a bunch of crap and got some cabinets and tables and went to go pick up a paint can and it flung all over me and spilled on my pants.
Nice.
So they throw away everything. I get it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever go, hey, that's pretty good. I'm going to pull that off and
Oh
marketplace it?
yes. So
So is that another business
I was
now?
going to show you one of my favorite finds. Okay. So when I was in high school, I had a Ford Mustang. I still got it actually. It's still rotting away in the backyard.
Okay.
So I found this Zippo lighter. I don't even smoke, but I had to keep it. And so I
I'm not a Ford guy.
I told my buddy of mine, and he bought me an insert for it. I thought he was just going to give me some fluid for it, but he bought me an insert. Now this is Zippo lighter, the torch, like Teo's got over there.
So you've
And
had
this-
that one since you were 16?
The Ford Mustang. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have an '88 Ford Mustang. So I was like, this is kind of cool. And the date on the bottom of it.
So that was like a Back to the Future Mustang.
Yes, hatchback.
I mean, 1988. That was like
That was
way in the future from being 16.
What was that, a 5.0 GT?
It's officially
2 years younger than me.
For me, that was like 1970.
I've gotten a super speeder ticket in it when I was 20. Probably.
There you go.
So a lot of people can call you up for what? Bringing stuff to the dump for them. What are the services that you just pretty much offer daily?
Junk removal with the dumpster. So one that goes up and
If somebody wants you to pick something up, will you pick it up for them, bring it to their house?
yeah, we'll deliver stuff too. Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
So are you seeing an uptick in property management with people unable to sell their houses and turning them into rentals,
Yeah,
but they don't
actually-
want to be the landlord and deal with it? Like,
Yes.
is that somebody that we should be referring to you? I mean,
Yes.
there's several of us in this room that are realtors and working with people.
Right after the summer, I've never gotten so many calls this year. This whole 2025. It was crazy how many calls I was getting. I was getting probably like 3 or 4 calls a week for just a few weeks. And
this is where I wish I would have known you like 6 years ago when we had the condo and the pain of renting out. And we rented to people we liked, right? And
Sometimes
they would just,
that's the worst.
oh my God, they ripped us off. We had friends that, were down on their luck and we're like, hey, just cover the taxes and HOA. That's it.
Oh God, that's nothing.
Oh, I know. And they would bitch and moan about how that's not fair. We're friends. And I'm like, man, I need a James for the eviction.
Knock.
And then when I evicted them, then they get pissed, but then you have all this crap you got to do. It seemed like every time I had a tenant move out, that's why I'm like, the vacation rental has been good, but the long-term, the 1 to 4 year thing, every time they moved out, it cost me 15, 18 grand of replacing carpet or appliances or whatever.
Well, the theme of tonight, though.
Now that Teo scared every person from ever having a rental, and we
No,
have
no,
more
no.
investors in our market.
No, it makes sense if you can stay on top of it. But I got 3 other businesses I own. I don't have time to go over and deal with painting crap on a weekend and cleaning it up.
Well, here's the deal. What you want to do is in 2026 to get in good shape, you want to call James up to get the shit out of your rooms.
Yeah.
That way you can make room for Fanny to come over and teach you how to stretch and teach you how to get into better mind and soul, and also teach you how to eat better too. That's a 1-2 punch. I mean, you think about it, a lot of these people have I was guilty of having rooms full of crap, but now they're definitely usable. Like this room alone was totally converted into a hobby room.
Did anybody notice we have a new look?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this, huh?
We're not in the,
And
I lost my couch.
we're not in the lounge chairs, chilling back. And
I lost the
upright
casting couch
you
over
did.
there.
Is that comfy though?
It's fine. I'm totally fine with it.
You look good on the casting couch. The rest of us were all laid back, looking terrible. So thanks Howard for getting us and Joanne. Sorry, Joanne. About
I feel bad though.
on
If I
glue.
adjust this too much, I'm gonna knock
Don't
Fanny
ever
down.
not appreciate her. Okay, she about came unglued on me.
She'll go whop, come flying back across.
So what's next for
like
South
the
Shore
thing.
Unlimited there, James? What you got your sights on going forward?
Want to focus on putting that skid steer to work. And
So what kind of jobs are you looking for that? I mean, you're not looking for like acreage. You're looking for like one person that has
How about
land,
like
wants to
ripping
clear
out a
part of it.
driveway
maybe
for
with the
people that are
skid
going to
steer,
put
I
in
could partner
pavers?
up with like other landscaping companies that landscaping companies that need to remove like a bunch of debris off the property, and maybe they have a palm tree that they need dug out real quick. I come by and dig it out and put it in my trailer and haul it off for them. And then
Probably removing a driveway, huh? I was just thinking about that. If I have to redo my driveway,
I can remove it. Yeah. I did about a 20 by 5 foot piece of concrete yesterday or 2 days ago.
yeah, that'd be way easier. I when I bought the house, I busted that. I busted up the walkway and did it all by myself. I'm like, I was younger too, but yeah.
You take a look at our corner, you'll see James and how you can get a hold of him. And we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
put stuff up on our page, and also check out South Shore Live, the Facebook page. We have a directory there as well.
Yeah,
And
SouthShoreLive.us is the website, and we have all of our past performances
Why do we do this?
Why do we do this?
Because we're nice.
because we want to help people.
Promote our local economy, local businesses, good businesses, people that are trying and not crying.
Yeah,
Listen, I believe everybody works hard, whether you're corporate life or entrepreneur, but the entrepreneurial spirit is a whole different ball game because I've done both. And I think all of us come from that background and realize the hustle it takes and the grind it takes. And that's what we really help promote people in our area here and let people know what they're doing so that people can get more business and support
I
local.
think most people,
And the economy
unless
goes
you-
around when you support local.
unless you've run your own business, they don't understand. They see Teo goes out on a sunset cruise and Teo goes to Europe or whatever, but they don't get that I start my day between 2 and 3 in the morning working, and
You've been doing it for 50 years.
and I've been doing it forever. And yeah, I have time to take off and I can afford stuff, but I also I pay all my employees first, all my expenses second, all the savings or whatever, for next week when the check doesn't come in. And then fourth, you get paid. And people think, I see this all the time. I'm going to start a company and I'm going to do this and this and this. I'm like, dude, you have to pay all these obligations before you get paid. And if you don't, it's a nightmare waiting to happen.
I don't think everybody really realizes the work that goes behind that. It is in real estate, personal training,
Well,
whatever it is. There's
The
so
cleaning
much
company
work
was
behind.
So tough to get started. It was easy to get the business. After that, it was just so tough to just keep everything juggling.
Well, and you have training. You have to prepare your workouts and your classes for your students. You constantly have to research what's going on. And, let's be honest. If we were to start today, we would go for 6 to 8 weeks. And then I would basically be on my own. And so that I would continue on a perfect world, right? I would build those habits. So then it would be, I'd check in with you every so often.
Maintenance.
You have to be realistic with these, though, because when people say, I'm going to come for 1 month and I'm going to know what I'm going to do, that's not true. In reality, how long did it take you to put these pounds on?
Oh, yeah.
How long have you had them? Do you think it's going to happen in 4 weeks, 8 weeks?
There you go.
It's just
That's
it's
why
the
you
same
don't
thing.
need
It's all about maintenance.
It's all
Right.
about maintenance,
But when
finding the thing that you
It's about relearning.
relearning, and finding what your niche is. Because for me, I have my niche of people that I know this is who I'm good at helping. This is what it is. But for you as an individual, you have to find what works for you. If you go somewhere and you pick, oh, I'm doing this because everybody's doing it and it's working good. Well, do you like it? Or are you going to give up and you're going to fall off and you're going to start all over?
When your body, so I was a professional athlete, and those exercises change.
Yes.
No matter what. I raced a bicycle for 3 years across America both ways, and even with that, whatever stuff we did in the gym, it works for a while, but then your muscles get totally used to that. So everything has to change constantly. So that's a good point. But in general, my concept originally was in general of people are like, okay, you're going to have a client for so long, and then then that income is going to go down. So you have to build more in the pipeline.
True, but that's true for everything.
Yeah, that's every business. That was just an example of every business. People don't realize that, oh, you just do this and then you're going to coast.
Well, and I think what people don't realize, I mean, coming from corporate world in a corporation that was 10,000 employees, we had so many departments, right? And so when I did make the transition to be an entrepreneur and on my own and doing the mad hustle, like all of you guys are too, the reality is you are the CEO, you are the CFO, you are the marketing department, you are the tax department,
You are the shipping department.
you are the shipping department, you are the production
janitor,
department,
You are the maintenance guy.
you are HR.
Well, and okay. So here's a problem that I have is,
which is why it's important for us to support local businesses.
Yeah, I have a web development company. And we have developers, we have graphic designers, we have coders, et cetera, right? Well, as we're doing marketing on all this kind of stuff, I have to decide, is this person going to make the graphics for social media? Because AI is close, but it doesn't quite work for what I want, right?
Yeah.
And then, or do they work on customer stuff? And so you have to balance all this stuff juggling. So whenever we can support local business, it's the best thing in the world, which is why we started this.
Got to be accountable. Just because you're friendly with them doesn't mean that they can get away not doing the job.
That's right. You can't do a Somali gas station and be open and never open.
Damned if
That's my new franchise, by the way.
With that, we're going to take ourselves a little break, and then we got a few topics, and then make sure you subscribe
we might need to institute in 2026 a whistle for Joanne, because
All
we're
right.
doing this. Like, shut up, people! Come on!
Go.
Like,
So
all right,
here we go.
break.
Subscribe on our YouTube page.
Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.
Zero fee fundraising is the ultimate game changer for raising money. Launch a raffle with zero platform fees, like finding a unicorn in the fundraising world. Perfect for schools, charities, and teams who want to start fundraising today without any upfront costs. It's super easy. Set it up, share it, and watch the funds roll in. Keep every dollar for your cause like a boss. Developed by the team who pioneered online raffle software, it's 100% legit. Start your zero fee fundraising today and make every donation count.
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
Hey, we are back here at South Shore Live. Thanks for joining us on our first show of the year. Captain Teo, myself, Angie, thank you. I want to thank you from all of us for joining. Also, too, I want to mention some of our next guests coming up. We've got Debbie Diaz, the digital marketing, and she also has a fantastic webcast, podcast. Also, too, Jeremy King is coming up in a few weeks. And who else is coming on? We have.
I think we got Eric from the Bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gonna be. Yeah, we have a bull rider.
We got to go do that.
Oh, well, maybe he'll set it up outside.
From the what? The
Well, no, I mean it's on. So he's got a boat.
Yeah,
It's called Bullship Entertainment,
check this noise.
and it's a bull riding, like battleship pontoon party boat, and it's here.
It kicks you off the boat.
Well, it doesn't kick you off the boat, but it's actually one of those mechanical bulls mounted on a boat that they'll go and do, parties and stuff like that.
I
by
thought
boat.
it was interesting.
I'm all over it. It's I heard about it. I'm like, oh, we got to feature that.
And we also have Earl Bush coming on the 20th.
Oh, cool.
Milkshake Factory's coming back in. And who else we have? We got a bunch of people coming on, which is terrific. And I really appreciate all of the local businesses and organizations that support our show. And that's where we're at now. So I got a few topics we're going to bring up, and we talked about them a little bit. But
You're like hot on the agenda.
yeah.
He is. That's good.
Starting the year.
This is
I'm
amazing.
hardcore. Straight up. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, to the South Shore area, let's welcome our newest, bestest buddy,
Drum roll.
Wally World.
and Big Toe. Walmart is joining the South Shore community.
So hey, here's what I want to know. I understand they're going to do 10 for the first 10 people in line through the door. They're going to do unlimited groceries for a year.
Who's camping out tomorrow?
So I want to know who's camping out for that deal.
I was going to say.
Is there, what is the outline of that? Like you get $200 a week.
I was going to say it's probably like
I don't know.
it's probably like
It's like an
$300 a week.
unlimited deal.
I need to know what I'm camping out for.
Yeah, right. What's it worth?
You're
20K,
camping out.
I'm in.
I was going to do that today, but I did the Buc-ee's instead because
Well, I was gonna get to the
I was
Buc-ee's.
thinking about and
Buc-ee's is coming to town here in
that-
Apollo Beach. Another drum roll, please.
All right. You got to be
Buc-ee's.
truthful, according to Teo.
But that was one thing. It's amazing how close AI can make look something. Your announcement about Buc-ee's looks so legit.
Oh, totally.
It was.
I was
mean,
so excited.
It was
for
actually Canva. It wasn't AI, but
either way, though,
Photoshop. In the old days, it would have been Photoshop.
it reminds me of like a
Canva would have
Roadrunner,
spelled it wrong. AI would have spelled it incorrectly.
Yeah, no doubt.
like the Roadrunner writing on a boulder, and everyone just right into the boulder.
Yep.
Because it was so legitimately looking, and
And I commented how I saw it on 674, and so then everybody just. I made it up. I made it up.
No way.
I was just joking about that.
I was getting.
I was
my
gonna
set
I was gonna post that, but I knew people I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and Stacy's like, don't
Don't
even,
do it.
because people are gonna go and wait in line.
Oh yeah, for
for
free
that.
groceries for a year.
Yeah.
Absolutely will.
Because I thought, Culver's did, what, a free burger a week or something.
Pizza
for,
place across the street gave 100 people pizzas for them every week. for a year.
Can you imagine though? I mean,
Yeah.
groceries is one of your.
I mean,
biggest-
Domino's
Yeah, but
does
most
that
people
or whatever.
fall off
But I
after
couldn't
a while.
resist. I couldn't resist on the wall. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna so do that, and
They're
then I'm
being
like,
full
oh,
on
I'll do the
liars.
Bucky's instead. And Bucky's, the comments were hilarious. So many people are like, it's fake, and I'm like, duh.
Duh.
Yeah, right? Tell me something. New.
How many times has Target been coming?
Yeah, Target Claus is coming to town.
Dude, that was the best prank ever.
I thought Target,
I reeled them
I thought
in.
Target is coming, and with Costco.
Yeah.
Well,
Up
it,
on
it,
Big-
it's
in front
still
of Big Ben.
finally it is still
I mean, it
in
might be a pipe dream of 2030 at this point, but
it
28.
it is it is not a not possibility. It's a strong possibility at this point in time. It really depends on what happens with
Demo.
that parcel.
He's 100% right. It is not confirmed.
It is
there is
it,
strong
it is the
discussions.
land. Well, there's a partial of that development that is perfect for a Costco and a Target.
Yes, please, and yes. Please.
Now, neither one have officially confirmed that it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be dependent on what all happens with that parcel, because what was approved is different than what they want. And, now they want to add a bunch of apartments and a bunch of office buildings and things in there as well. Originally it was basically the Brandon Mall dropped at 75 in Big Bend over. And then it is morphed over time. But there is a chunk that is perfect size and everything for a traditional Target
Those
location.
Big balls in front.
Yep.
Big red balls.
My checkbook is thankful that it's not here yet.
You know what? We stopped. I had the restraining order, so I wasn't allowed to go to it within 250 feet of a Target for
Another
5
show.
years.
I'm not
For
gonna,
another
ladies and gentlemen, if anyone's watching, I've seen this guy shop. Okay, it's no joke. He's a power shopper.
Don't go in on Black Friday. He'll knock
No,
Holy
it
crap.
had to do with creating that Apollo Beach Target website and everything. I got spanked big time by corporate for that. They got pretty pissed.
It was funny.
It was.
So if they
Did they
ever
give you a
do-
cease and desist?
So
Oh, dude, I got freaking total. Yeah.
Oh
if
no
they
way.
ever do open Target here, you should be the first person to be Grand Marshal to go in the store.
No, you should wait in line and ask for your free stuff.
I got in
all the
so
Apollo
much
Beach should
trouble.
thank you.
So the funny thing about it is when it first happened, I got called by corporate, and I was talking to a conference with a room full of attorneys, and it was like the day after April Fools, and we're talking, and the gal goes, I hear this voice, and she's like, "Is that Teo?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Hey, it's Courtney." I'm like, "Hey, Courtney." She goes, "Jim's daughter." I go, "Oh, yeah, I paid for all the booze at your wedding." Her dad was one of my good friends, and we were at the wedding. I paid. It was a beach wedding. I bought the booze for the wedding, and she's like, "Oh, hold on, let me. We got to talk." So she like took all the heat off because they were like ready to like sue me, and I mean just big, and it all went quiet
You
for
all of a
like
sudden
2
became
years.
human.
Papa Target came in and said, "You know what? We got about 25 attorneys at our call at any moment. Don't mess with us."
Well, and so it went away.
You
It
effed
went
around
away,
and found out.
and then they changed law firms, and they got a junior associate, with some new law firm that was, gonna throw his weight around, and so he was going after anybody that improperly used their trademark or whatever, and he came down really potent.
So how many gift cards did you have to give them?
We're not going to talk about that while
All
we're
right.
on the air, but we'll talk about it afterwards.
I think, you know what? As much as we all know that there's been a lot of growth in this area, right? With housing and now these apartment buildings and the amount of traffic that's coming in here and everything else, but all the people that are saying we want Costco and we want Target and
And then they bitch tomorrow with the traffic.
right. And the reality is that this is why they're coming, because now we have the amount of people that can support them.
That can absolutely support
Right.
a place like that.
Right. And so you can.
I
pretty
miss
much-
the old days when I had to
almost
put a cooler in
single-handedly-
the back of my redneck pickup truck to go up to Causeway because that was the closest Publix because there wasn't even one in Sun City.
This was pretty podang down here.
And you went up to Causeway was the closest Publix, and you had to have a cooler because your ice cream and stuff would melt by the time you got back to Apology Beach. And I miss those days. You know, we had a Kmart. You know,
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It closed right before we moved down here.
I'm
the Kmart.
surprised nothing's winning that building behind Ebor Grill.
well,
tough.
it's owned by a guy with a really cool car collection.
So,
yeah, but he has them in the other building though, right? The other one is by
Oh,
they're in both.
Oh yeah.
They're where my hopes and dreams for all the things I want to do. That building.
So we were gonna go around.
But hold on,
all right.
we can probably single-handedly thank Waterset for a lot of this growth.
Oh, pulling
As
through?
big as it is.
This was a pull through.
Oh,
It's
big,
crazy.
And I mean, I've been here 13 years. I didn't see Waterset becoming this big, and the amount of people it has brought to town, good and bad, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But-
when I first met
but if
you
you
in the real
know-
estate business, that didn't exist.
Waterset was not here at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Even 301 going south toward Parish. And
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Wow.
wide open, wide
Goodness,
open.
wide open. I missed that time when I would go and pick my tomatoes. in
Oh
the
yeah.
field.
Right.
Fresh
But
tomatoes.
My marketing side from my previous corporate life, when you look at these things, and people are always saying on all the pages all the time, like, we want Trader Joe's and we want Target and we want Costco and all of that. You have to understand what their demographics are and why they aren't going to come here, right? And they've not been coming here. We didn't have enough people for them
Right.
because you already had a Sam's Club. And the demographic of Costco specifically, they go into higher housing areas
Right.
because they target a higher housing demographic with their line that they sell. They're a little bit higher than Sam's, and they carry different kinds of products.
There's
to a
definitely
higher
more.
end people.
There's more variety too.
Right,
There's
so
there's
I
5
think
different
the
types of pizzas. 7 pizzas there. Sam says
Right.
2.
Right. So and they carry a lot more health foods. They carry a lot more pre-made foods. You know that are more pricey. And at the end of the day, they're targeting a higher income demographic. So us getting this many houses here at this income level is what's attracting a lot of these now to come in and start taking a look here. Same thing happened in Parish. Parish had nothing down there, and all of a sudden they're booming with
Boom.
you know the biggest Target and everything else down
When
there.
we went to Paris, the only thing was down there when we went down there was a 7-Eleven that had a built-in Ameriprise at a mail center, and it was now holy. It was a
you had
gas
the
station.
train-
It was a
you-
gas
you had-
station. It was
you
a
had-
BP gas station, a car wash. It was like a one building that had all the Ameriprise guy was there, so he was doing some business in Sarasota. I mean, he knew the foothold, obviously. If you don't know who Ameriprise is, they're financial advisors. But that was it.
But if you drove down 301, you had the feed store, you had the barbecue place on the left,
They're still there.
and then you had that train, the train museum depot place. And then as you went down, then you had the one shopping center where you had Butterfields or whatever that was.
Are you talking about Parish down there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Parish. And then you went and then you hit
Felt like
the
it was another country.
there was then you had the same chain that's like failing everywhere, Ruby Tuesdays. And now it's and then I remember Harrison Ranch was being built, and it was the only development for like a 10-mile road, you know, in a 10-mile span. It was the only development, and it was easy. And I was doing some work with setting up their Wi-Fi and stuff in their clubhouse, and the next time I drove down, I got lost trying to find it because there's like 47
sprouted up
neighborhood. I'm like, where the hell am I going? Because it used to be so easy because you would drive down, it was like you turn at Harrison Ranch. Now it's like it's lost in amongst all the other stuff. I drove down to Detweiler's and I did loop.
My favorite.
And
Great stuff.
there's like
Oh, it's
8,000 apartment buildings being built all
Right,
along
on 41?
Moccasin Wall Road is nonstop housing developments and whatever. It used to take like 5 minutes to shoot that 10-mile cross.
Well, now they're waiting for the
and
they're
it's
waiting
just
for the surge coming down.
bumper to bumper
The-
building.
I was
and
showing
and
houses down there
that
this
that
week.
one on 41 and the cut to there.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
let's go to that. But that cut is on Moccasin Wallow is 10 times what you see from
the
41.
amount of apartment buildings that are going in on 41 right
yeah.
before Palmetto is insane.
You said Palmaghetto
Yeah,
wrong.
that too.
You
Sorry,
pronounced
my-
that incorrectly.
All right, so it's the end of the year and into a new year.
Joanne keeping us on
And
schedule.
that being said, we have Fanny here to talk to you about how you should get in shape, and we have James here to get rid of your crap. So that being said, we're talking about resolutions. We're going to go around the room real quick, What do you want to do different this year, Teo?
I actually don't do resolutions. I just do my normal
I don't do dishes.
goal stuff. But I'm working on growing my fundraising business for my employees.
There you go.
I had originally planned to basically give that company away a couple years ago to my staff, and due to the Bidenomics and health expenses and the hurricane, everything else, that kind of got side railed. So I'm working on building that up and just automating more, not to take away from jobs, but to be able to do more with each of our customers to help them raise more funds for their causes with less work from us, if that makes sense. So trying to simplify and automate that stuff.
Fanny, what you got?
And get my butt on my kayak again.
There you go. What you got this year?
Well, I have a couple.
Well, you can have as many as you want.
I have a couple. So first come first is replace scrolling with keeping things and coming with plans that's going to be simple. Simplify things instead of making it like a big deal. The AI thing, I'm attempting to learn a little bit. Technology is not my friend. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do my best to get there. I'm keeping it simple now. I want to keep it simple. But yeah, that's pretty much keep simple. Simple.
Angie,
simplify.
What you got?
Love it.
I mean, I have a lot of things too, but I think my overarching thing that I wrote down was to live with intention more, and truly make better decisions that have true intent about my day, about my goals, about what I want to achieve, and that they have purpose, not just for me, but for the people that I love in my life, and that I'm making decisions based on intention.
James?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. Going in. She's going live.
James, you're live.
I want to eat better and eat less.
There you go.
All right, less.
If you eat better, you can eat more.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
We'll eat more then.
There we go.
Eat better.
Eat cleaner and
You
more.
can have a salad this big, or you can have a piece of cake.
Okay.
This big.
For me, I've been doing the good morning, don't be a shitty person thing. So I've kind of been taking that to heart. Now I just really want to work on my left hand getting better at drums. That's my resolution.
Yeah.
I want my hands to be the
Thanks for
hands.
finishing that sentence.
I want my hands to be the hands that I see other players have, and it's important to me to take the time for me now in life, not to be selfish, but I like to be there for others. I am there for others, and I have a pretty good life. And now I want to work a little bit on spending a few extra minutes on making my hands better.
Cool.
That's
Finding
where I'm at.
balance, it sounds like.
Yeah, Joanne, what's your resolution other than loving me more?
I'm going to come hang over here with Teo. My resolution is actually to travel, to have
Oh, boy.
experiences with my family and specifically my loving husband over there.
The target's not going to feel like anything. Next
Honestly,
Holy shit.
honestly, it's to travel, to get those experiences. That's all.
If you stick with the same line, you get points.
to her. Yeah, we'll make it up in volume. I like it.
Oh, yes. We are Delta.
Yeah, but are you Hilton people? Oh, we'll go there.
We got time for
I know
world
you're
records.
Virgin cruise.
We got like a minute and a half.
All right, real quick. Forget
Yeah.
about Delta. They're not doing nothing for me. Real quick. Here we go. World records. New year. You can be anything you want to be. If you had to take down a world record with the skills that you have, what world record would you try and take down? James, if you had to do and not the most junk removal in an hour, something like unique.
Take down Ovechkin's goal.
What was that?
Ovechkin's goals. He scored the most goals. You don't watch hockey?
Okay.
I was like, what is he
I
doing?
know
Yeah.
exactly what he's talking
Okay.
about.
Okay. So you want most goals in what?
Hockey.
No. You've got to beat. But okay. So you have to.
The most goals.
Okay. So you'd want
In a minute and
in a minute.
No, all
In a
time.
career.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
this is a world
career.
record, though. I mean, you'd have to change your whole life. Something you like coins on your arm. How many? What kind of world record do you think you could take on? Yeah, realistic.
I think I could beat somebody at curling.
Okay.
Nice, yeah. Seems like an athletic sport.
Okay. No brainer. Okay. How about you, Angie? What you got?
well, I first just want to shout out that the Bears need to beat the Packers
There you go.
on Saturday, because really that's all that matters.
Go
to me
Bears.
right
That's
now,
our team. That's our team.
right? And if that happens, everything else, yeah, I'm good with. But my first job ever was TCBY selling frozen yogurt when I was 16.
I used to clean those places. That stuff's like mud on walls.
Yeah, well,
Go ahead.
I don't eat there, but because I worked there.
Shit was like putty.
But we used to have fun when we were 16 working. And you know how you could ask for a sample and they'd give you the little Dixie cup, and they'd put a little bit on there. And when we weren't working, don't tell the owners, we would make as big of ice cream cones as you could on that cup.
Oh, no way.
You had to set it down and it had to stand by itself on the weight because you're supposed to weigh all the cups of yogurt, right? I hope the milkshake guy's not listening. I'm not going to work for you. Don't worry.
Michael's coming on the show. Bring samples.
I don't want to because I loved this job. I loved it. You're making people happy when you're giving them ice cream or something like it. But we would have contests of who could make the largest one that weighed the most and it wouldn't fall over and tip. So I'm going with the biggest ice cream cone.
All right. Believe it or not,
soft serve.
I think that if I trained, I could probably field goal. I think I could probably kick a 50 or 60-yard field goal with about 3 to 6 months training.
The NFL needs a bunch of them.
Without a doubt, I think at my age, I still could probably put it in from 45 yards solid every time. Now, with having 2,000 pounds of guys running towards me, whole other story. All right, perfect conditions, but I really think that I could do for my age world record. I think that could be it.
Okay.
How about you,
Fanny?
Okay, so here you go. If I could do something, like if I had to choice, but that's not the one I'm going to pick, I would have loved to make the biggest bubble gum.
Oh, but
So much fun.
the bubble or the actual
gum.
keeping everyone's gum in a ball?
No, the actual.
Okay, because that's a record, the biggest gum ball of
Yeah.
pre-chewed gum.
It's like 52.
It's ridiculous. 300 pounds of people's gum.
But no. So not too long ago we did like a little something, but in 1 minute I was able to do 65 squats. So I guess it would be squats
Okay.
in 1 minute.
Alexa,
I just don't know what's the
Alexa, what is the world record for squats in 1 minute? Joanne, turn her volume up.
That's the wrong one. We're getting
Alexa, what is the world record for squats in 1 minute?
Hold on.
Oh, geez.
Not sure how to
Joanne's on
help.
it.
Okay.
Alexa came back and said, "Have you met Fanny Horn?"
Yeah, right.
That's it.
What was that?
We have to get the answer, then we'll tune out.
Even my watch.
Oh, geez. Well, you know what? Next week, you're going to have to tune in and get the answer of how many squats can be done in a minute.
Well,
So
mine's a piece of cake, and I could probably just do it.
What's that?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
we were talking about
Yeah.
this, so it's pretty simple. Is the most cigars smoked in a day, and without even trying, I'm at like 75% of that goal. So,
You know, my number 2 is going to be eating White Castle hamburgers because I could probably throw down at least 60 of
Yeah.
those.
78 for women. Fanny.
78, man. You got to do 79.
I have 93 here.
Oh, shit.
See, Chat GPT is never correct.
That's why AI is not there yet. In our,
If you can do 79, I'll give you the goal.
you win. You win.
We are about to start your minute, honey. Let's roll.
We
All
want to
right.
wish everyone a
Wait, you
fantastic.
gotta go.
Joanne.
To us.
Oh.
I found out that you can do a whole bunch of socks on 1 foot in 1 minute, and that I'm going to put that. The world record right now is 30. I could easily in 1 minute put 35, 36
Let's
socks.
see.
I can do that. I'm there.
You have to have different size socks so that
I don't even think I could put a pair of socks on my feet.
30 socks in 1 minute on
And the socks are prepped or are they
I'm
flat
sure-
on the floor?
They're just laying on the floor.
It might take me 30 seconds to reach my foot to get the first sock.
That's what I just said.
flip-flops, man.
Angie, we can work on your mobility right
I
there.
love you,
Yeah.
Fanny. I know.
Cool.
I know.
Again,
All right,
thank
can
you.
get out there.
Happy New
Hey,
Year's, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate you guys.
Good morning. Don't be a shitty person. Be nice to everybody. We're living in a great time now.
Yeah,
the
and check
finan-
out. Put in your comments. What do you think you want to do for busting the world record Guinness?
What
deal?
is your world record of choice?
I think we could have a show with some people. So give us your
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah, we should put on. Yeah, we'd have a show here. Then you will.
Fanny's up for 79 squats, so
We could do
I'm
that.
up for that.
79.
And then we have to get Guinness involved, and
maybe we should get Zeke.
Yeah, but it
here.
says
You guys can-
93. Yeah, Zeke.
Yeah, maybe we should get you and Zeke together.
we
male
get
versus
them
female.
for 2 or 3 or 4 events that we can stage here.
Right.
And then we bring someone from Guinness to see if they actually, and that's a whole thing. That's a whole show on its own is Guinness. We've been to the Guinness factory. We've been, to our own Yep, it's the same company though, and the reason why the Guinness is the world record holders because they used to hold the records of what liquor was supposed to be poured at. So
Okay.
they were the standard, and then people would come to them and say, "Can you standardize this? Can you standardize that?" And that's how Guinness Book of World Records was established. Did you know that?
Had no clue.
Exactly. They were just a ways and means.
I don't know if I
company.
believe them, but that's okay.
Absolutely. When you had the Guinness standard, like when we went to Europe and we're
going to keep going, and we're like over time.
Real quick though. Real quick.
With us, we love you.
See ya.
See you. Thank you.
It's pretty neat stuff.
We
can
could
see
do a
next
whole
week.
episode on Guinness Book of World Records.
We will.
You got
Peace
it.
out. Good night, everybody.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
everybody. See you. Bye.